But I am impressed with the speed in which DeSantis did something about this. We're seeing stories out of New York and California where lawmakers are just sitting on their asses and doing nothing about it. And I think it's wrong. I think that they shouldn't just sit around and do nothing as these stories continue to flood the press.
Ana Kasparian has been on a rampage, an anti-woke rampage, and now Ana Kasparian is basically a conservative now. As Tim Pool will show you here in this video, as Ana Kasparian will tell you in this video, she's basically a conservative now because the left has completely disowned her after what she did in this video here. And Ana Kasparian, for a while, has been going after the left, and a lot of people in Ana Kasparian's position here, you know, like Cenk Uygur has said some of the same things that Ana said, or Hassan, you know, the Twitch streamer, Cenk's nephew, I believe it is, has said a lot of the same things that Ana has said. The difference is, whenever the left mob, whenever the woke cult comes after Ana Kasparian, she doesn't back down. She doubles down on her points that they're attacking her for. Whenever they go after Hassan or Cenk Uygur or anyone else at the Young Turks, they always back down. Ana Kasparian's not backing down. In fact, she's losing a lot of her fan base in the quest, I guess, for the truth. She's truly, I think Ana Kasparian is being genuine because she's basically committing possible career toaster bath by stating the opinions that she has and doubling down on them, tripling down on them, and continuing further in the other points. Like, it's not just one or two things that she's saying. It's over and over and over again of Ana Kasparian red pills. So anyway, let's get into this video here from Tim Pool on Timcast. The title is Ana Kasparian defends DeSantis going after squatters and the left attacks her. And they didn't just, you know, it's not just a small attack. They're leaving her in droves. They're leaving the Young Turks in droves because of what Ana Kasparian is saying. Let's check this out.
Let's jump to this next story. I just saw Phil tweeted this out. This is fun. Ana Kasparian is officially a conservative. She says, I support Ron DeSantis and I will vote for him in 2028. Everyone, all hail Ron DeSantis. I'm kidding. She didn't say it like that.
Oh, I was like, what?
She said, thank you for the free publicity. Yes, the bipartisan bill that DeSantis just signed protecting homeowners from thieves and squatters should be commended. Post Left Watch. I love that.
One of my favorite accounts.
They said Ana Kasparian praises Ron DeSantis and Florida for passing an anti-squatter bill and criticizes New York and California for sitting on their asses and doing nothing about it. She undercuts the premise when she says we don't know how widespread squatting really is. So I suppose it's only a matter of time before Ana comes out and says she's voting for Trump. And I think she might take, like, that probably would irk her that I said that, but it's reality. You can't deny it. You know, Ana, you're watching in real time people who believe in psychotic nonsense. It does not make sense to seize someone's home. It does not make sense to chop up bodies and put them in the drain and then not go to jail. And Ana knows this. And when she says this, if this is what it means to be on the left, I'm not on the left anymore. And Jen goes, no, trust me, it's not. And then every single time they prove her right. Yeah. The left comes out and says, yes, we want this. Jen is trying to maintain this facade for.
It's always the craziest stuff too, that Ana Kasparian is basically like that viral clip of her saying, what are we doing? What are we doing, Cenk? And it's like, it just breaks her brain because of how insane these people are. And Cenk's always like, oh no, this isn't the left. This isn't the left. I've never seen anyone call for this. And then on Twitter, people attack Ana Kasparian for asking, what are we doing? This is insanity. So it's basically all of her fan base, all of the Young Turks fans going after Ana Kasparian and saying, no, I don't know what Cenk's talking about. This is the left. This is what we want. We do want these squatter situations. We do want these people chopping up human body parts and getting away with it. And not even getting away with it in the sense that they didn't catch them. They caught them and let them free. And that's what the left wants. So if that isn't you, then you shouldn't vote for Trump then. Like, that Ana Kasparian probably will end up voting for Trump. Or, you know, I don't know if she'll say it publicly, but she might privately vote for Trump. Because unless you want that nonsense, the lunacy to continue, that's your only option now.
For the Young Turks, if we're progressive, trust me. But deep down, the more Ana reads, the more she knows they're wrong, they're crazy, and Cenk is just going to keep saying, no, trust me, don't worry.
I feel like he knows too, though.
Absolutely.
Mean, you can't be on the same, you know, set with her talking about this and feel like she's wrong.
I can't speak to her, you know, to what's going on inside of her head, but it seems like she's come in contact with reality. I continuously say that people that are on the left tend to have a counter-enlightenment perspective because they don't set their kind of foundation or the way they structure their lives based on reality. And I think that, you know, Ana's personal experiences and the things that she's seen have started to kind of wear away at the romantic idea that, or a lot of the romantic ideas on the left. Go ahead.
What did you say this morning? I think Anna got mugged.
I do.
Honestly.
I think she had a negative experience with, I believe, a homeless person. I don't know the whole story. I don't want to speak.
Was it true?
Yes, I
think
that was a while, like 6 months ago or something.
Yeah.
Really?
That's when she first started talking about.
If you enjoy content like this, then make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell. It really does help me out a ton. Let's get back to the video.
About crime.
Yes.
This is why I say though, like everyone talks about, there's that saying that like progressives live in the future, conservatives live in the past. I don't think that's true. I think progressives catch on to things quite late, actually. They'll come to terms with like problems that exist and see it around them actually quite late. So she's talking about crime being a problem, you know, in 2024. And most of us were seeing that 2020, 2021, and like losing our minds.
And also, like, it also speaks to the fact that there is a significant section section of the left that doesn't believe in putting people in jail at all.
Yeah.
Apparently, the Sam Cedar crowd was calling her the next Dave Rubin a year ago.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, she was starting around a year ago talking.
Well, but they also called her like a womb haver or something.
That was I think that was the first thing is.
That was the first thing she started talking about, and then the crime was the big.
Yeah, it was a birthing person. They called Ana Kasparian a birthing person, and when she said, "I'm not a birthing person, I'm a woman," then the leftists just completely went off the rails and attacked her again and said, "No, you are a birthing person. Women don't exist," and all this other nonsense. And she's like, "No." Like that was the first time that I've ever seen Ana Kasparian really stand her ground, is whenever she was like, "No, I'm a woman. And if you think I'm not a woman, then you are insane." And now she's had so many more experiences like that are just stacking up that I don't understand how Ana Kasparian could be part of the left anymore. She's not a leftist, because that's what the left has become. They don't acknowledge women. You are a birthing person.
one that she was like, wait a second.
And then she was like, wait, I read about Kyle Rittenhouse and y'all were wrong.
Yeah, that happened as well. I mean, look at all these things that she's, you know, as far as we're concerned, these are things that were obvious and we've known and talked about for 5 years or whatever,
It's
right?
a cult.
Yeah, it really is.
So when you're in a cult and you're surrounded by people who are reinforcing the lies, it's hard to break out of it.
The mass media, the NBC, ABC stuff is like reinforcing that cult. It's a big media cult. The CIA was doing it with what was that program they were running in like the 60s and the 50s, just media manipulation program. Really popular, well-known CIA program of like just manipulating
I don't think
media.
it was popular. COINTELPRO or something like that?
Maybe.
COINTELPRO or something like that? I'm not
apparently the program's shut down now, but it doesn't mean that they stopped. You know, this is just a big...
And not only that, not only are they being, you know, propagandized by media and other leftists and stuff like that, but also whenever you've thought a certain way for so long, many people would see the truth. Many people would take the red pill and they would see the light and just still decide, yeah, but I'd rather continue to believe the comforting truth rather than the comforting lie rather than accept the uncomfortable truth. That's how many people, and not even just talking about leftists, talking about just cults in general, you know, whenever they see the light, whenever they see, oh my God, all of this has been a lie this whole time. It's a lot harder for you to actually accept that uncomfortable truth than it is to continue to believe the comforting lie. So props to Ana Kasparian, dude. You have to give her props. Let's actually show the clip that they're talking about here of Ana Kasparian saying that she supports Ron DeSantis, and the leftists having an absolute meltdown over.
But I am impressed with the speed in which DeSantis did something about this. We're seeing stories out of New York and California where lawmakers are just sitting on their asses and doing nothing about it. And I think it's wrong. I think that they shouldn't just sit around and do nothing as these stories continue to flood the press. But I also want to note, we don't know how widespread squatting really is. Judd Legum in his Substack Popular Info addressed how there is really no organization keeping track of how widespread squatting is. And so I don't want to treat this as if it's a widespread issue, because we don't know how widespread it is. But nonetheless, for the few who might be victimized by this, there should be legal protections so they're not victimized by this. And I'm glad to see that Florida did something right in response to this issue.
So there's a clip that obviously set the left ablaze from Ana Kasparian. We have Post Left Watch, obviously mad about it. Andrew Lawrence, obviously mad about it. Ana Kasparian doesn't really care. She understands that everything that I believed in the past, or not everything, she hasn't woken up on everything yet, but a lot of things that I believed in the past were complete lies, and now she's starting to wake up, and now she's starting to realize I have a responsibility to try to find the truth. And Ana Kasparian's now taking that responsibility very seriously, and you got to respect it. You know, you got to respect it. I think she's being genuine. Let me know in the comments if you think Ana Kasparian's genuinely coming to the light, or do you think this is all just for publicity, for money, whatever the case is. If you did enjoy the video, though, please leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll just see you guys on the next one.